Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. It is still fresh hop season, and we're going to continue drinking fresh hop beers. Going back to Green Cheek, they are Costa Mesa Orange, Sunset Beach, and Oceanside. This is Flying with a Purpose. This is a fresh hopped West Coast IPA with, I think it's all mosaic. It is per the label, dun 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 dun, 6.8% alcohol by volume. It says brewed with Bud's Bale Breaker Brewing Company. Never heard of Bale Breaker. It says using fresh picked mosaic from Loftus Ranches in Yakima Chief in Washington. Wet Hop Super Collab West Coast IPA. It says hops flown directly to us by Alaska Airlines. Honk if you're hoppy, this label art's amazing. And it was canned on October 10th. Today is the 25th, so 2 weeks in the can, 15 days. I just spent the last 2 weeks in Italy, so I have not had a craft beer or a hoppy beer in about 18 days. So I might oversell this. I might think this is way better than it is. I'm not sure. We will see. I love mosaic hops. I love Green Cheek. I love using proper glassware. We're using the West Coast IPA as dead glass because they just did a bunch of West Coast IPA as dead releases. I'm trying to get all those too right now. They had 9 different breweries get together and brew that beer. So I'm trying to see if we can review some of those on the channel. So this beer, by the way, the one light out here is not working for some reason. I don't know why. So if the lighting looks weird, that's why. But this beer is straw yellow. It is just super vibrant. Tons and tons of carbon in the glass. There was about a finger bright head when we poured that. It is dissipating quickly. There's got to be a ton of hop oils in here. That usually happens when the head does not stick around. So, all mosaic fresh hopped beer, 2 weeks in the can. Let's see what this thing smells like, shall we? Holy smokes, it's been a while since I've smelled a beer like this. In Italy, I just drank all Pilsners, and I also drank a lot of wine, which was awesome. Negronis and spritzes. So it's been, when you go 18 days without smelling a hoppy beer, holy shit. This almost is like raspberry or blueberry, like hard candy. It is dank. It even has a little bit of like a piney thing. It just smells so fucking hoppy. It's bready, little sweetness. That smells so good. Cheers. Woo-wee. That beer is fucking delicious. So take a break from drinking hoppy beer for a while. I mean, I could take, 18, 20 days at a time. Man, this is fire. Right at the front of your tongue. It's blueberry, like hard candy. This is a good mix of new school and kind of old school West Coast IPA. You're getting a ton of like that hard candy, but it goes dank, like right across the middle of your tongue. It's very zesty, pithy, like lemon peel. That bitterness digs in a little bit to your tongue, doesn't linger, but it says, here's a hot punch for you. Finish is super dry. There's a nice bready sweetness. This is so drinkable. 6.8%, not crazy high ABV. We're hashtag Team Low ABV. Under 7%, that's what we call it. You can decide if that's correct or not. But this is bright. It's hoppy, it's dry, it's clean. It is crushable. Gosh, this is good. That bready sweetness on the finish with all that like dank mosaic. Fuck. Like it's the carbonation, like it looks very effervescent in the glass. It's spritzy on your tongue, but it's not over the top. This is delicious. I mean, this is one of the best fresh hop beers I've had this year, I think. Again, is it because I haven't had a hoppy beer in a couple weeks? Maybe, who knows? But this is world-class stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Big thanks to my pops for grabbing me a 4-pack of this while I was gone. This is world-class stuff. I wish I could have got more of this, but I was out of town. I was like, hey, if you're around Green Cheek, can you grab me some of this beer? And he grabbed a 4-pack. So I am pumped that I have a couple more cans of this. So that's Flying with a Purpose from Green Cheek and Bale Breaker. I got to look them up. I don't know much about them. This is fucking awesome. This is worth your time. This is one of the best wet hop beers I've had this year so far. So do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. If not, seek this one out. You still have, I mean, it's still It's still plenty fresh. So this is worth your time if you can get your hands on it. So that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these